lights are not good either. Stupid thing. This is gonna drive me insane. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Because that's not gonna work. I'm in the background. Because now these orientation questions. Okay. Maybe. Now, what can I set it on? No, it's not gonna work. And I can't have my little microphone. It's all covered. Sorry, that's an egg carton. Is that better? One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yay. No, we are not good. Kidding me? This is crazy. Hi. Hi. Can you see me? Yes, okay. Sorry, the microphone went on the fritz this week and all the things. So, there. I'm taking that down so I can see. Alrighty. Whew. What a weekend. What a weekend. And it's all about watermelon. Crazy times. We went to the Pageland Watermelon Festival yesterday, you know, to take a break, just enjoy the day, and of course get watermelons because I've got things that I wanted to do. And we go to the farmer's market and sell my eggs and all the things first thing in the morning and take the trip down to South Carolina. And we get there and it's been canceled. They apparently don't know all the details, but there was a shooting at the Pageland Watermelon Festival the night before. And sadly, a young person passed away due to it. We don't know the details or anything, so they ended up canceling the festival. Of course, we didn't know that. And anyway, made the trip back home, but we stopped. They had watermelons for sale, obviously. It's like the watermelon capital of Carolina's Pageland. So, farms everywhere. Anyway, we ended up with 5 massive watermelons. I don't know what we were thinking. I really don't know what we were thinking. But anyway, started working with those last night, and we got through one and a half, I believe. And the first batch of watermelon lemonade was done last night. So, yeah. So we ended up taking the watermelon and ahead and finish getting the juice out of it. And that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. No. No, I'm not. Um, I have really, really long hair, if that's what you were thinking. Really long hair. It's tied up. Anyway, so watermelon lemonade is going down again today. First 8 pints last night, and now I have, what is that? 1.5 gallons of watermelon juice. So I had to go back to the store today and buy lemons. A lot of lemons. And that's what I'm going to do. Hello, everybody. So I am over here with my little contraption, and not even. Not even. See how quick that was? Nastiness is not on this channel. If that's what you're about, you can move on. So, anyway, watermelons. We've got 8 pints of watermelon lemonade concentrate done. This should make. Do you talk to chat? Okay, my answer. Do you talk? Are you talking to the chat? And this will probably make. Let's see. For every pint of watermelon lemonade you want to jar up, you're going to need 1 cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of watermelon juice, and 1 cup of sugar. So that will make 1 full pint of concentrate. And then when you're ready to drink your concentrate, hi Scott. How are you? Where are you from, Scott? When you're ready to have a gallon, you can make a gallon of lemonade mass. Well, I'm down south and it is super flippin' hot, so this is the perfect day. It's 92 degrees, feels like 103 outside. So I'm sitting in the house making lemonade. Is it hot in Mass, Scott? Because it is hotter than the gates of Hades down here. But I'm going to spend my afternoon juicing. Yes, I wish I had some kind of electric juicer thing. Really much in there. Well, it's going to take a while, but because I have a massive amount, I'm just now getting started on this batch, but I got this recipe from, I've had a heat wave. Yeah, well, it's summer in the south, so it's, and it's not even the hottest yet. August is usually our hot time. But, I mean, you're sweating all the time. You walk outside and you're drenched. It's like you gotta take 3 showers a day. But, back to the lemon. I found the recipe to make the lemonade / whatever you want to make concentrate in the Ball Complete book of home preserving. And that recipe that's in there is for strawberry lemonade. So I have taken that and made variations. I did blackberry back in June when the blackberries were wilding everywhere. And then I decided I needed watermelon because watermelon lemonade is pretty darn tasty. And yes, this is crazy hair. Sorry, y'all. What's going on out there? But my hair is really long and it stays up on top of my head most of summer because I can't stand it. But all you need for doing lemonade concentrate, like I said, is 1 cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of fruit juice. Like I said, we're doing watermelon. I've done black, and then 1 cup of sugar. So I can fit, I think, 8 or 9 pints, and it's water bath, so it's really easy. You don't have to have a pressure canner or anything like that. You can just have a really big pot with a lid, and as long as you can fit your jars into it, um, and cover the jar with an inch of water, then you boil, and then it's 15 minutes. That's it. That's pretty much all there is to making this concentrate. And then when you're ready to, hi, have a gallon pitcher or whatever. You don't have to do a full gallon. But I usually put 1 pint jar and then finish it off with water. And there you go. You can less water, a little more, I guess, flavor. Anyway, it just depends on how much you want as far as flavor wise. But I'll show you real quick. Lord, I'm messy already. How do you get this? I don't care about subs. This is actually my kid, which is no longer a kid, adult kid, is in service, and this was a way. This started as a way to so they could see what's going on at home, and I'm not monetized, and I don't care to be. It's just how we do things, how I garden on a small scale and work a full-time job and put up our food and just try to be, you know, as intentional as possible with, I don't know, our food, growing it, um, raising meat, birds, chickens for meat, and trying to, it's not really get out of the system too much, but maybe stay away from a lot of commercial food. I like clean food. Um, you know. Thanks. Every now and then, if I go live, he'll pop in. Like I said, it's a good way for see what's going on at home. You know, that kind of thing. But anyway, hang on just a second. I'll show you a jar of the watermelon. Sun's bright. Okay, this, you can see it. This is the watermelon lemonade concentrate. So you'll just take and put one of these in a pitcher and then add your water to how much ever. Like I said, I usually add maybe 3 or 4 more pints. So, I mean, you can make a half gallon, you can make a gallon. It just depends on how much water you add to it and how strong flavor you want, but the concentrate itself is yum yum yum. Okay, yum yum yum. Just that's all I can say. Yum yum yum. So I have a lot of work to do this afternoon before time to make something for dinner. But other than that, that's about all that's going on around here today. It's lots of watermelon. Oh, I did take. We have the freeze dryer now, so we did take half of the watermelon and go ahead and chop it up and make sure there were no seeds in it, and put them on the trays for the freeze dryer. So tomorrow night, I'm pre-freezing them to cut down on the amount of time required in the freeze dryer. So we'll have little chunks of watermelon to eat. I guess in the winter, like I said, fresh. It's not traveled very far, less than 100 miles, I think. I think it's about 100 miles. It's about an hour and a half, but you guys to go through town and all that mess. Um, there's several towns to get down there, outskirts of Charlotte. Um, but yeah. So, so I am still doing what I always say everyone should do. Just like the good book says, you gotta be the ant. You should be the ant. And the ant, yes. Hi. We were just talking about them. But you gotta be the ant. So the ant works diligently in the summer to put up her food for the winter. And that's what I do. That's what we're doing. So this is what's going on today. Anybody got any? Is anyone in here that it's a canner or is anyone in here a canner? Or grow a garden? Anyone? Nobody? Nobody got any questions about canning? Nothing. Anyway. Nonsense. Nonsense. Nonsense here. I don't mess with nonsense. I don't allow nonsense in my life. I sure as heck ain't gonna allow it on here. Anyway, so the other things we've been doing have been, what else do we do? Okra. We did okra, 35 pounds of potatoes, and then back in early June, I guess it was early June, I don't remember how many pounds. I think it was 30 pounds of cherries. So I did cherry pie filling, chocolate cherry jam, and then I just jarred up cherries for later use. So, but anyway, that is all I really wanted to talk about was lemons and watermelons. Lots of watermelon. A lot flipping watermelon. One of the watermelons weighed 28 pounds. I think two watermelons weighed 28 pounds. So I've got a lot of watermelon to deal with. I think we're both going to take one to work to enjoy. Um, let other people enjoy them. But it's a sad day when you can't go and into a really, really small town nowhere, and it's ruined because, you know, kids don't want to do like you used to, old school, and handle your differences, you know, by throwing hands. I guess is what, for lack of a better term, throwing hands. You know, you have a disagreement. You're gonna just pull a pew pew. No sense in that. There's no sense in that. You can't. I mean, you can't. Mm-mm. Stupid stuff like that ruins it for everyone else, and just sad. Sad you can't enjoy a day out because somebody else's nonsense. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna say about that. So I need to get busy, busy, busy. I have not even gotten a good start here. I've only got not even a cup of juice since we've been talking. So I have got to get moving and get this done so I can put more watermelon lemonade in jars to go on the shelf for the winter. So, like I said, get out there and be the ant. Be the ant. All right, guys. Until next time, many blessings.